Hello and welcome to this week's Story of the Blues. Today we face Southend at home, a team that's been tipped to do well and be up there amongst the promotion challengers. As it stands, Southend have started the season slowly. They have only won one of their opening 5 games. They've recently sold Harry Cardwell to Forest Green, and last week their game with Fylde was postponed due to a train cancellation. Although their takeover has gone through and things off the scenes finally seem to be settling down, they've still had difficulty getting signings over the line this week. Their manager is ex-Oldham player Kevin Mayer, but he's basically to Southend what John Sheridan was to Oldham. They still have decent players. Jack Bridge on his day is still one of the best midfielders in the league, and today should be an interesting game. Oldham have yet to lose a game at home. Southend have yet to win an away game. So on paper, all the stats point to a draw. We need to get back to winning ways. It's been 4 games since we've last won. That run has seen a draw with Fylde, a defeat to Aldershot, a draw at Gateshead, and a draw last week away at Altrincham. No need to press the panic button yet, but we still need to a game and start scoring more goals, especially if we're going to win teams and kill these games off if we are to be serious about pushing for a promotion spot. Again, we've played Southend enough to not have to go too much into the history. You can check the previous vlogs for that. They were for many years an EFL club. I remember them in League One. I remember having spells in what's now the Championship. I remember Stan Collymore playing for them. Eastwood was another prolific goal scorer. This is their 4th season now in the National League. As is elsewhere, they have been tipped to go up this season. They play in yellow as their home kit. This season their home kit's red. I remember they've had a bluish away kit last year. They were located in Essex and play at Roots Hall. Nearby teams then were Colchester, Dagenham, and this year they'll end up facing Braintree as well. I'm not sure they've ever met in a competitive game before. They do seem to be over the worst of their financial difficulties they've had recently. Like us, they're located in an area close to Premier League clubs in London, which has a knock-on effect on their attendance, especially the likes of West Ham, Spurs, getting support from Essex. We can sympathise with them. Kevin Mayer is a legend there. He's an ex-Oldham player, as we know, as well. And it's one of these, like I said, I've had many visits to Roots Hall. There has been rumours of a new stadium, but nothing's come through yet. I don't mind Roots Hall itself. It's a proper old school ground. It's not the best for getting drinks and stuff at half time, and if you get a bad seat in your end, it's not the best shoe, but it's still better than a solo sport like nearby Colchester. Their honours include what's League One, the 3rd division. They were champions 2005 or 6, runners up in 1999, one of them, and that was back-to-back promotions. 4th Division or League 2 champions 1980 to 81, runners up in 1971 to 72, 1977 78, promoted 86 to 87, and playoff winners in both 2005 and 15. Southern League 2nd Division champions 1906 to 7, 1907 to 8, runners up 1912 to 13. They've been runners up in the Football League Trophy on 3 occasions, 2003 and 4, 2004 5, 2012 to 13, and on numerous occasions they've won the Essex Professional Cup and the Essex Senior Cup and the Essex Tameside trophies. So again, they're a club with history. They've never made it into the top flight at all in their history yet. Something we have. Barnet, Aldershot v Rochdale looks a tidy game, and so does Solihull Forest Green. Braintree and Woking, 2 teams we've had a mixed start, should be an interesting one. But now the league's starting to take shape. York are looking back to winning ways at Wellston, and Sutton should beat Boston United. Fylde and Yeovil could be an interesting one. Both have had mixed starts, while Eastleigh will be looking to get back to winning ways against newly promoted Tamworth. Ebbsfleet will be desperate to get off to a winning away at Altrincham. They've been struggling so far. It's not me. So we play Southend at home today. Again, both teams will be looking to win. Both teams relatively different starts to the season. I'm sure Southend fans would say, by their standards, it's been a poor start for us. Mixed how you work out. I don't think it's been that bad, but we need to put an end to this run of not winning. We need to start taking our chances and need to start scoring some goals. It should be an interesting game. These haven't scored many, they've not conceded many. I know it's only early days and they have played a game less, but like every team in this league, we've just got to go for it, show what we can do. We always seem to start, but we've got to keep that right throughout the whole game. Don't sit back and kill the game off. Let's hope that Norwood's got his scoring boots on again and we can guide ourselves to a victory. Come on, Oldham. Found your part now and it's just starting to rain. Please hold off because I've got my dry jacket on today. What's your prediction for today?
I'm going to go, we haven't won it in quite a while, so I'm going to say a good 2-0 win. Come on, Oldham, 2-0.
Right, brilliant.
Come on.
Dave, prediction?
1-1.
1-0. Terry, give me one. 3-1. Brilliant. I'll see you. I'm glad himself, that's not the band, that's Oldham Athletic supporters in the south. Mr. Will all the way. How are you doing, pal?
I'm alright, pal.
What's your prediction for today?
Oldham 0, Southend 2.
I love your negativity, pal, thank you. Southend at home, come on Oldham. Some say it weren't over, it's a free header, but it looked identical to how we conceded at Oldham last week, and that's something we've got to cut these mistakes out. Not good enough. Get one back. Not the best first half. I thought it was an own goal. Some agree with me, some disagree. We need to be more assertive. They've had one chance and took it. Very slow paced game. Really need to up the stakes now to go out and get something from this. In the bar, having a pint, watching the start of the second half. Don't blame us. When it's going, sits up.
He said he's got one.
Happy 60th birthday, Rob. I love that smile. Happy 60th birthday, pal. Jason. Oh. Well done. Too easy for them. Go on, Oldham. Ball in it now. One. Oh. David now approaches Khan. It's got to offer. The Windsor fans have been telling me how shitty he is. Please prove them wrong. got these rattled now. The game is here for the taking. Come on over, just constantly push at them. We'll get something from this. We'll get a win.
Go on, second ball.
Go on, win it. Good on. Go on. Nicely kept. Out wide, play it. Ref out the way. Kitchen. Having Kitchen on the wing's been brilliant. I've always said him overlapping. It's better than just playing at the back. He wants to move forward. A ball!
Let's go one step further and win a game.
Yeah. Back in. There's time.
Going.
Forward, get it in. Well, in the words of Will from In-Betweeners, that was pretty dreadful, wasn't it? It's probably the poorest performance I've seen from Latics this season, so we'll try and break it down and digest some of the points. Southend were there at the taking. Don't get me wrong, Moncur had a good game, Morris had a good game, but Bridge was quiet compared to last season. They were a team that's been decimated by injuries, and this is where we should have exploited them. They didn't even have a full subs bench, if I'm right in thinking. So this is where we really could have raised our get and gone for it. Really done a job on them. And I have this vision that sometimes it's good to play teams at the right time. And while Southend have started slowly, this probably would have been one of them. They were probably thinking the same about Oldham. Especially the first half, very little entertainment, dull, flat. Many ways you could describe it, which was a little disappointing really. And the atmosphere summed it up. The crowd did. For anyone that paid £25 on the day for that, I feel for you. Second half was an improvement, but other than a 20-minute spell, we never looked like winning. I thought Southend at times were equally poor as well. Don't get me wrong, the last 2 years we've played Southend, they've looked quite decent, but this time they looked more like winning, but they were happy for a point. The subs were fair, did come on and make a difference. Caprice played well, Kitchen making his runs, and Fondop getting that goal late on. Khan shown glimpses straight away, got right involved, but overall it was our worst performance of the season. We were not creative. The midfield had little energy, there was no movement, we weren't passing the ball about quick enough. It was just a simple straight, safe passes. None of the midfielders, but Garner, Lundstrom or Conlon, wanted to get the ball and run with it. There's no urgency. Conlon, I said at the start of the season, I thought we're finally going to see the player we expect to, but he's just gone right off the ball. His set pieces aren't good enough, and it's basically 13 draws from Mellon's last 25 games. And if we are pushing for promotion, we need to be winning these games. The fact we're not passing the ball enough, we've got very little pace in the team, and it's frustrating. Good to see Fondop score, because if anyone needed a goal, it was Fondop. When he come on, he put himself about. the goal we conceded, it's been said elsewhere, it was like a carbon copy of last week's goal at Altrincham. It's like, have we not learned? We can't be giving away goals from set pieces, from crosses like that. And that's going back to Conor Lunch and get there are two lightweight. I don't think it was Hobson's best game. Jez, he can run at plays, he can take them on, but the last couple of games he seems to have gone a bit off the ball. We need a bit more from him. We need a ball crossing. We need a shot in. I can see now what the Rochdale fans relating to. Charsley, we're going to miss him. His injury, he's one of the few players who can take the game by the scruff of the neck. It looks like he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Norwood went off with an injury, so we need a striker. And do you know what? Give up on Josh Stones. It's not happening for whatever reason. Look elsewhere. If it's not someone with experience, there's got to be another young 100 striker out there who wants to come out, who wants to play for us, who's got an appetite to score goals. Don't get me wrong. I know we have been decimated with injuries. We didn't lose on Saturday, we forget that. But we still didn't win. And even in injury time, Southend, if they'd up the tempo a little bit, probably could have got a winner. Hudson pulled off some good saves, but at the same time, he's got to look at his own role in that first goal. He needs to command his box more. He needs to be shouting to him to cover these players. I do think Southend, as the season goes on, will improve and will probably be up there. They've just had a slow start, but it's one of them. We need to switch our heads on now and concentrate. So otherwise we're in danger of just slipping away already. Mellon, again, I'm not called for his head. I don't need to, because chopping and changing the manager now. But he's got to get these wins, getting fans on side and winning at home is key to that. It was an international weekend. I had 3 mates who were City fans who had come. Now, had we been playing well, some of these kids could have got their mates to come. When you look at Southend's goal and the way the goal scorer was giving it to the small section of the Rocky, you could see a kid in a United shirt at the front. Now, I'm not saying we should be having all United and City fans, but more kids could have come on Saturday thinking, oh, no Premier League on, let's have a day at the football. But if the area of the football's not good and we're struggling to get our own fans, how are we going to get other fans through? And that's a frustrating point. That's now 5 games without a win. And I know it's one of these things, a couple of wins can shoot to the top, or a few bad results, and you can go down towards the bottom. Roll on Tuesday night, roll on Halifax. A big happy 30th birthday to Reese Fairbrother. Have a good one, pal. I know you've been a fan of the channel. Enjoy your teenage years, and let's hope you finally get to see a bit of success like your old man and mum have done watching Oldham over the years. Once again, we have a Tuesday night game against Halifax. As I said in the previous vlog, there is disruption on both the motorways and the trains, with no trains running from Rochdale. My advice would be to plan ahead. Both the Law House and the Dog Inn are running a joint coach to Woking away next week. If you're interested, find the Cheriton Supporters Club on Facebook or Binman and Bradley Knowles on the usual social media outlets to book on. Right, Oldham fans, we need your help. Oldham fan Michael Sixsmith has been diagnosed with cancer. He's got eye melanoma, and his family are looking to raise at least 50,000 to help him get treatment, which could potentially save his life. What I'll do is, I've got a screenshot of the family in there and a bit of what his condition is, and I will include the Just Go fundraising page in the bio part of this video. So please check it out and see if we can help this Sykes fan and his family out. Let's ensure Michael gets the treatment he needs, and we can keep bringing him to prolong his life and future games for him and his family. Just remember, every little bit helps. And just as I'm about to upload this video, Halifax has now been made pay on the day, so let's try and get down in our numbers. And we've been linked with ex-Oldham striker Dominic Polian, currently at Ebbsfleet. He scored 16 last year for him and was quite consistent in the National League South for him. He's got 2 in 7 so far, so he does know where the back of the net is at this level. And unlike his League One day, he seems to have established himself at non-league, so who knows. Anyway, that's it for this week's Story of the Blues. I'm unsure about Woking at the moment. I'll know towards the end of the week. But I'll definitely be at Halifax tomorrow night, bearing any delays. So, come on Oldham, see you on the terraces. Thanks for watching. Keep sharing. I'll leave you with a video of the Ruffians, Oldham's Championship League One champions, parading their trophy around Boundary Park. Fingers crossed, next time we'll see Oldham Athletic themselves parading a trophy or celebrating a promotion here at Boundary Park.